Hi, I'm Jen. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. I do appreciate all the support. I hope this message finds you doing fantastic. So, we're going to get right into it. Disclaimers real quick. You're responsible for all your own choices. Use your discernment. If it makes sense, it's probably for you. If it doesn't make sense, it's probably for someone else, okay? Check out the box below the video for other cool stuff, Facebook and all that stuff. Alright, so the intuitive message I got for these readings is, only the Most High can judge me. And clean, clean, clean. I don't know what that's about, but there you go. That's what's up. Yeah. I want to light some of this. I just got the other reading. I'm trying to record these as quickly as possible. It is May 29th, 2026. Currently, it is 8:59 p.m. Michigan time. Alright, wrong thing, right idea, wrong thing. I should have got all this together, so I felt rushed. I felt rushed, and I don't know why. I'm in a hurry, and I don't know why. Alright, I don't know who this is. Let's go ahead and say a prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you, the Most High God, Holy Mother, Holy Father. Thank you for this divine guidance. Thank you for this divine clarity. Thank you for helping us grow in love, wisdom, and understanding of not only you, but each other and ourselves. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Alright, what is the message for the viewer in this reading? Yeah, I feel like super, it's way too many. I feel super rushed, okay? So I don't know what that's about. Alright, your dream will come true when you least expect it. Something here about honey and bees. This is reversed. I hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. 10, 11, 25, 29, 32, and 41. I feel like somebody's very unprepared for what's coming. They feel rushed. Just made sense. Alright. You have a deep appreciation for the arts and music. This is reversed. 8, 23, 22, 10, 34, 49. Somebody cannot see what they are creating here. They do not see what they're doing with their words or with their actions, okay? This is giving me like, pew, pew, warning, warning, warning. In the beginning is you, in the middle is you, and in the end is you. This is reversed as well. Someone does not see that everything is stemming from them currently in their situation. This one's also reversed. Although a good friend is far away, you will remain close. This is giving me like 3 a.m. phone call. I need some help. Like, you're the person I thought of. You're my friend. Like, this is giving me, like, can you come stay with me for a minute? Can you come be with me? Yeah, I feel like somebody's so, there's a rush vibe here. Somebody's not prepared. And I keep noticing the wristwatch. Somebody's not prepared for what is coming. All right. I don't know what that is. Let's get a little further and see what that is. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What are the clues for this reading? All right, so we have Z. Somebody could just even show up unexpectedly. They're not an enemy. I feel like they're a friend. But they're confused about what is happening. They could wear a hat or something here about a spiritual awakening, crown chakra, okay? Yeah, somebody could have many hats. January, give me a Capricorn, Aquarius energy. Yeah, I feel like they're just so unprepared. They don't know how they're going to do this, but they're going to do this. This is like giving me like, I'm just going to do it. Geronimo, something about that, like just leaping with faith. Somebody could be an Aries or something here about April. It's giving me the Fool card. Somebody could like the YouTube channel Z Frank with the animals. It's a comedy thing where he mocks animals or commentates animals. Family. Somebody's family here also, I feel like, sees something. Somebody is not, they're doing their eyes all wrong. They're also got some ifs going on, okay? What if, you know, well, what if? But also, somebody is not seeing their part in a situation. They don't see where they're the core source of all this. I would definitely, that clean, clean, clean is really sticking out to me for this reading. So make sure you're doing your spiritual practices that you need to do. Prayer, meditation, you know, baptizing, whatever it is you do, smudging, clearing, sound clearing. Definitely do this. Piercing. Somebody's ears could be ringing. Somebody could have a lot of earrings. Somebody could be a piercing artist or body mod artist, either amateur or professional. Somebody's name is like IKEA. I can't get away from it. IKEA rings. Somebody also wants to add something here. They're trying to build something. They do not see that they are the source. What is this about? I feel like somebody's really confused too. Somebody might be manipulating something. Something here about Kylie. Something also about fiscal. What is that? Money, fiscal year. That's taxes, I think. Quarterlies, October, Libra, Scorpio energy. Somebody wear a lot of rings, or just be heavily committed to figuring out something here. It feels like there's some sort of manipulation, but this is gonna be like self-manipulation, okay? Like, you have J on the bottom. Like, you're joking, right? Yeah, and there's another energy here where it's like somebody is so not prepared. So not prepared. I feel like when somebody comes to have this conversation, maybe someone's family is also being like very frank with them. Somebody's name could be Frank, but they're being like very upfront about something here. This is gonna be like, well, the family, okay? Also, I'm seeing FK family, like screw what your family thinks, that kind of vibe. And I feel like somebody here is the head of something. They're the head. I just heard of their own destiny. Yeah, somebody does not realize they are doing this to themselves. Somebody likes peanut butter. Jif peanut butter is your brand if you like a peanut butter. I also feel like somebody's been trying to work with a family or somebody they consider family or a group of people they consider family. This is giving me like large group of people energy. I feel like somebody's been trying to work with them since January. It's giving me bigger perspective. But there's also an energy here of like missing out on something as far as the home base goes. Cancerian energy. There's also an energy of somebody protecting some sort of communication, maybe from a Gemini or with a Gemini or about a Gemini. I don't know. Yeah, there's a commitment that it's almost like it's being made fair and being transmuted into a more loving connection or a commitment, whether that's a job thing, a romantic thing, family, friend, whatever. All right, I can say right now, whoever this is, you've kissed this person, not necessarily on the lips, but I'm picking up like a kiss, okay? Kisses are very sacred. We do not even realize how sacred a kiss is. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Kiss is very sacred. In the story of Judas betraying Jesus, pretty sure Judas kissed Jesus to let the rest of the soldiers know that's who I'm talking about. That's him right there. So, and that was, you know, like a brotherly love. Your friend could be betraying you. I don't know though. So you don't see, maybe you're the one that's your friend and you don't see where you're betraying you. I'm just going to hold that there for a second. Just for a second. Let that sink in. Same page, same pace. 3. Something about March. Maybe somebody is like kind of like tiptoeing around this in March. Heard tiptoeing through the tulips. Something here about Holland. Also something here about Holland, Michigan. And snails. Health and wealth. Somebody might have lost a deal in Holland or lost something in Holland. Yeah, somebody, maybe, this is giving me like in March, someone, it's like started clicking or clocking as the kids say. Someone's name could be Justin here or Bieber or be a Justin Bieber fan. But yeah, it's like something kind of started and somebody's like they're slowly, very slowly realizing like what is I and the source of all my problems. Somebody might be pointing this out as giving you that family family vibe. Third party. Somebody could have also lost something because of a third party. Dude, there's a lot of 3s out here. Yeah, tricky situation. Maybe they tried to involve more people without telling everybody. Reflection came out sideways. So yeah, I feel like somebody is trying so hard to not even look at this. This is giving me Mike energy, Michael Jackson. I'm hearing, I was looking at the man in the mirror, starting with the man in the mirror. I can't even. It's a block. Warning, go look in the mirror. Yes, I think it's hitting home here in a situation that, you know, like, everything that has happened is because I did this thing. This is giving me that kind of energy. I don't know. There's a word. It's an R word. I can't. It's not coming. Okay. Where are some clues for this reading? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Something here about October 30th, October 31st. Somebody might have health declined in March. Somebody, it's almost like, this is going to be like when you have a realization, tower energy, okay? Somebody could have had a tower moment, an epiphany here. But it's like when it hits you and your stomach flips and you're like, oh my God, I just made myself sick to my stomach thinking about what I did. Like that kind of vibe where it hits home. Somebody, I feel like, lost some health here. They lost some confidence. It might have been a job. They might have been let go in March, or they might have, I feel like this is also giving me like somebody might have gotten in the way. This is a group of people, man. There's like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up to 12 people. Jesus' disciples. Somebody might have betrayed someone. Could have been a boss, or they could have been in charge of something. Somebody could have betrayed someone here. Strength of character, temper, short temper, dominance, influence, power. Somebody abused their power in this situation. They're not prepared. This is going to happen. I feel like the results of this, right? It's clicking what's going on, but the results, maybe the karma, is just now getting to the point where it's at the door knocking. Cloud. Somebody does not see this coming. Hidden, secret, unclear, doubt, misunderstanding, confusion. Yeah, somebody might be very confused, you or another person, of like, why is everything going to shit? Well, friend, it's because you need to look at your behavior. I don't know what else to tell you. You need to have a gander at it. I feel like you put a bunch of people in jeopardy. I feel like there's questions. Yeah, somebody might be being asked questions. This could be a fire sign. I have these clubs. Those are fire in this deck. 6, that's Gemini, Cancer. Oh, what else did I say? Libra, Scorpio, strong Gemini, Piscean energy, Aquarian energy, Capricorn energy. This could have been a work thing that fell through. Yeah, that's spiritual awakening. I feel like somebody's realizing the part they played in a betrayal. Ship, a farewell, journey, travel, voyage, distance, and adventure. Yeah. Okay, so somebody, I feel, oh man, somebody also is trying to figure out, they lost their job or lost their confidence here. Something about the solar plexus. Okay, that's your seat of your confidence. It's your belly. I feel like this is giving me Ten of Swords energy. Somebody's done with the tricky stuff. As somebody also, I feel like, left the situation so they could think about things, so they could reflect on things. You are in your own way, friend. Whoever this is. I know who this is. I'm just saying. Ring. Commitment, promise, honor, partnership, cooperation, cycles. I feel like this is something that happens to you repetitively in connections here. You might not have honored something, or you, I don't know. Growth, grounded, past connection, personal growth, spirituality, and health. Yeah, this is giving me like somebody is paying the piper. What is with some of this stuff in here? Anyways, I feel like somebody stepped back or left a situation, and they're reflecting on like what is actually being asked. It was something about somebody's wondering, what does honorable look like to me? This is like somebody questioning their integrity. Like, am I a person of integrity? And I feel like it's because of what happened over here with that tricky situation, with the loss of the confidence, the money. I feel like somebody might have, like, their loss also affected a group of people, maybe up to 12 people. It could be a Sagittarius, December, Capricorn. This could be like a work thing, a group thing. Yeah, and I feel like whatever it is done now. I feel like somebody left it. But yeah, they're kind of like hesitant to communicate. It's like, not communicate, to commit, excuse me. Maybe it is communicate. I don't know. I feel like there's a group of people trying to help. Maybe you're not super familiar with. It almost feels like you don't really know them, but this is like when strangers try to help and you're just telling them parts of your story. Anyways, 8, destroyer, sabotage, endings, cruel, vindictive. Something here, it could be about a Leo or something about August. We do have 10-10 out here. I feel like October would have been really prominent. Corrections, that did come out sideways. This is giving me like somebody isn't making a move yet. They're trying to sort through all this. And they're just so, this is like giving me like when it hits someone, they're just going to move. Or perhaps that's what's been happening in this energy, is somebody's been acting on compulsion or impulse. Okay, they haven't been thinking things through. They haven't been looking at the retribution. Wow, that's a heavy word. Acceptance on the bottom here. I mean, this could be past stuff. Like, I'm picking up, like, since January. And I feel like really it came to a head in March because somebody lost something. And that loss, they identified with all of this unresolved, why is this happening to me, victim type stuff. I don't think this person, whoever you are or whoever's connected to you, I don't think this person's been playing a victim. I think they wanted to be the victim, but I don't think they've been like, woe is me. They maybe in their head they were. Okay? This is giving me like somebody's getting really honest with themselves. That they're recognizing, can you come be with me? It's like, I need to talk to you about something. Almost, if you're, this person could be into step work, so the 12 steps. It's gonna be 5th step energy. Like somebody needs to confess to God, another human, and themselves, like the exact nature of their wrongs. So yeah, and I feel like it's somebody they have a commitment with, or they know that the person can keep a promise. I feel like you keep coming back to this. This is like, it keeps coming back to going to fix this. Like, I need to go fix this. This is the person I need to fix this with. It could be a Gemini. It could have something to do with some communication. There's definitely travel. Maybe you and this person are going to go for a car ride and have a chat. It's going to be like late night drive. It doesn't feel dangerous. It just feels like maybe that's something you guys did. Or maybe that's a good way to like stave off the fighting or disagreeing perhaps. I feel like that'd be, excuse me, super helpful. Do your choices support or disturb your soul? Yeah. This is also like, I feel like somebody left the situation, now they're finally looking back at it. Inner child, that was reversed though, yeah. Somebody's trying to grow up here. I also feel like somebody couldn't acknowledge the root of this problem that's coming from your childhood, of which when don't they? But this is like somebody's like, no, that's not it. Open-minded, Libra, throat chakra. Like, okay, I'm just going to put those back, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. In order to make this right, you have to be open-minded, okay? And communicate, throat chakra, right? That's the seed of your truth. So with Libra energy, we have 7th house, Venus, unions, contracts, divorce, separation, quarrels, open enemies, and lawsuits, okay? You have many soulmates throughout your lifetime. Even some of the ones that hurt you early on, that was a soulmate because you had to learn that lesson, right? Whatever you believe, that's your choice. So I'm just sharing my view with you on that. You don't have to agree with it, and that's okay. But there is, you know, like, those are soulmates because they teach us lessons. It could be the most wicked, horrible person in your life, and they're still a soulmate because they taught you a lesson. You had to come into contact with them for it to be a catalyst. And them doing that cruel thing to you, or you doing a cruel thing to someone else, that is karma that has to play out. Like, unfortunately, if you study these things, and like karma and the contracts, our soul ties, our soul contracts, like that person being cruel this lifetime, that's a debt they're paying. That's a punishment of sorts. I don't want to say punishment. That doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit right with me. But it's like, they have to learn the lessons that come with being the bad guy, right? You had to learn the lessons to be the hero and a bad guy in your own way in other situations. But they too, right, have to learn how to be the lessons from being a villain so they can be the hero in another situation. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. This has got to do something with some principles or some, that's my chapstick. Anyways, principles here, someone's philosophies, there's spirituality, their internal moral compass. We have the Queen of Cups coming out. I also feel like somebody had to balance out some feelings. Yeah, this is giving me like, can I talk to you? Like, can I talk to you? This is going to catch someone so off guard too. I don't think they're expecting the open-heartedness that is about to, Six of Pentacles. That fell out on all this like commitment, corrections, reflection. So yeah, I don't think they're not expecting the love to be here. You know, and I mean, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be you talking to a former boss even. But I don't think they're expecting, I don't think someone here is not expecting, they're not expecting the invitation, the visit, whatever. It feels really rushed. Like, oh my gosh. Also, but there's a warning here. Like, there's a siren going off inside someone, okay? It's metaphorically, okay? But, like, they're not expecting whoever else they're engaging with here to be so open-hearted. I don't think they're expecting that. Two of Wands, yeah. Somebody's trying to take a different approach. They're gonna do something different. I feel like this is giving me like I had to leave a situation. I went a different way. I went to go. I'm doing this work on myself, or I have been doing this work on Moon, Aries, Cancer, Sagittarius, Taurus, strong. Six of Wands. 66 could be relevant. 26, 62, 27, 67, 76, 73, 36, 32, 37. So Six of Wands came out. I feel like this is going to be, yeah, they're not expecting this win. This just feels like a win. All right, where's the viewer at in this? Where's the viewer at in this? Please, thank you. This is giving me like someone's like working on their house and thinking about all this. This is giving me like somebody's just in the flow zone, just fixing things, but the outside fixing is internally being fixed as well. You're like working on yourself while you're working through your house, or renovating your house. I feel like the house is really symbolic. Maybe you literally are doing house renovations, but I feel like the house is symbolic of the work you're doing internally in your own house, in your own temple, okay? Knight of Swords. So Gemini, there's a communication coming out. I feel like it's going to be rushed, guys. It's going to happen so fast. We have the Knight of Wands. I feel like somebody's trying to control some sort of passion here as well. They're trying to control how excited they are. Seven of Pentacles. They've been waiting, I feel like, a really long time for this. Four of Wands, okay? For this celebration. This is going to feel so good. So good. We do have Five of Swords. Yeah, this could be a lover. This could be somebody maybe you didn't, it feels loving, but it's like it never actually happened. Like it was all a dream. Your dream will come true when you least expect it. So these are the cards I'm showing you at the bottom. So Five of Swords, the lover. This could have been like a loveless quarrel. Nine of Wands. Wounded warrior energy. Yeah, somebody's trying to figure out what philosophies do I need in order to make this work, or how do I make this work? Three of Wands, Three of Cups. So I would expect the reconciliation here, honestly. Viewer, you're the one who's communicating. You're moving as quickly as you can. This feels like once it hits you, you just rush to like deal with it, okay? You might even go over to someone's house. I feel like you've been waiting to celebrate this because you've been working through it. There's also something here where it's like, I can't wait any longer. I can't wait any longer. So these arrows upright on this card, so we could be into archery or their ancestors could have shot bows and arrows. But the arrows here are really relevant for this because I haven't looked in, it's been a really long time since I thought of this. But I believe if arrows, depending on the direction of the arrows, upright can mean friendly, like welcome. And then if they're down, it can mean no trespassing, no strangers, no outsiders, or enter slowly. I don't know. There's something here about arrows being really relevant. So I could totally be partaking in bow season. I don't even know if that's still going on. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who is something about their habits, the things they do, like on the daily. Green light, red light, green light, red light. You can come talk to me. Don't come talk to me. Somebody could also have like emotions like that. I feel like maybe they did. Maybe now they're balanced out. They're just trying to keep something really balanced here. They're trying to remain in control. Emperor energy. Something about April, guys. Sun guard. So yeah, somebody sees the truth of what they got to do here. Viewer, you're the one. You're going to the house. You're investing the time. You're investing in the connection, the celebration. This is also giving me like, you know, like it's hitting home. The weight of what's happened here. Somebody. The Hierophant. Okay. You're going to gain so much from this insight and this awareness. So I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully this is helpful. If nothing else, entertaining. Many, many blessings till we talk again.